Welcome to our college briefing program. First up, the skies are putting on a repeat performance with the Aurora Australis, or Southern Lights, expected to dazzle spectators again tonight. This fascinating natural light display, a product of geomagnetic storms, not only captivates with its beauty but also poses challenges to our technological world, affecting radio, GPS, and satellite communications. Moving on, we dive into the world of hypnosis, exploring its therapeutic potential beyond the entertainment stage. From treating anxiety to PTSD, hypnosis is reshaping lives, offering faster and profound changes by tapping into the power of the subconscious mind. And finally, we pay tribute to Roger Corman, the legendary filmmaker who passed away at 98. Corman, known as the King of the BS, left an indelible mark on Hollywood, launching the careers of numerous iconic actors and directors. So, stay tuned for the detailed stories ahead. Please continue watching for more in-depth coverage. In a world that often feels like it's spinning too fast, where the stress of daily life weighs heavily on our shoulders, it's easy to miss the magical moments that nature and human innovation offer us. From the ethereal beauty of the Aurora Australis lighting up the southern skies to the transformative power of hypnosis on our mental well-being, these stories remind us of the wonders and mysteries that surround us. The Australian Broadcasting Corporation recently shared the exciting news that the Aurora Australis, also known as the Southern Lights, was predicted to dazzle the night sky once again. This natural phenomenon, caused by geomagnetic storms when the Earth's magnetosphere is disturbed by solar wind, is not just a breathtaking spectacle but also a reminder of our planet's vulnerability and resilience. While these storms can disrupt radio, GPS, and satellite communications, they also gift us with a light show that speaks to the heart of our connection with the universe. In October 2003, the Earth experienced a G5 storm, the highest level, showcasing the raw power and beauty of nature. Australians, armed with their phone cameras, were encouraged to capture this celestial dance, a testament to the fact that sometimes technology allows us to see more than our naked eyes can perceive. On a different note, The Independent delved into the world of hypnosis, a realm often misunderstood and relegated to the fringes of serious therapeutic practice. Yet, as Dr. David Spiegel, a leading researcher of hypnosis and co-founder of the Reverie app, points out, hypnosis is a powerful tool for controlling consciousness with enormous therapeutic potential. Whether it's tackling pain, anxiety, PTSD, or phobias, hypnosis offers a way to rewire the mind, providing new pathways to healing and well-being. Despite its unregulated status, the evidence supporting its effectiveness is growing, changing lives one session at a time. Zoe Clues, a hypnotist with a celebrity clientele, specializes in treating anxiety, depression, and complex PTSD through hypnosis. She argues that hypnotherapy can achieve faster results than traditional therapy by targeting the subconscious mind, the true engine of change. Techniques like cord cutting help clients distance themselves from toxic influences, freeing them from the chains of negative thought patterns and unhelpful behaviors. The author's personal experience with hypnosis, seeking relief from stress and negative thoughts, resulted in a newfound sense of lightness and joy. Though it's hard to pinpoint the exact cause of the positive shifts in her life post-hypnosis, the experience reinforced her belief in the mind's power to influence our reality. Lastly, The Telegraph reported the passing of Roger Corman, the legendary Oscar-winning director known as the King of the BS for his low-budget horror films. Corman was not just a filmmaker, he was a mentor who discovered and nurtured talents like Martin Scorsese, Jack Nicholson, and James Cameron. His death at the age of 98 marked the end of an era but also celebrated the legacy of a man who saw potential where others saw limitations. In 2009, the Academy recognized his contributions with an honorary award, cementing his place in Hollywood history. These stories, diverse in their themes, are united by a common thread, the extraordinary that lies just beneath the surface of our everyday lives. Whether it's the natural wonder of the Aurora Australis, the healing potential of hypnosis, or the creative genius of Roger Corman, we are reminded that there is always more to discover, more to marvel at, and more to learn. In a world that often demands our constant attention to the mundane, these stories invite us to look up, look inward, and appreciate the magic that surrounds us. In the heart of the Midwest, Indiana stands as a beacon of political progress for women, albeit with a curious paradox. Despite having a commendable record of appointing women to the role of lieutenant governor, the state has yet to see a woman ascend to its highest office. This anomaly is highlighted by the Toronto Star, which points out that for 4 out of the past 5 terms, women have held the position of lieutenant governor in Indiana. Yet, the gubernatorial seat remains untouched by female leadership. The narrative might soon change, as Democrat Jennifer McCormick sets her sights on breaking this long-standing streak. McCormick, aiming to dethrone Republican U.S. Senator Mike Braun in the upcoming elections, represents hope for many aspiring for gender parity in political representation. Braun, on his part, has chosen State Representative Julie McGuire as his running mate, a figure with a staunch conservative background. The role of lieutenant governor, while constitutionally limited in power, is significant as it positions the holder as the immediate successor should the governor be unable to serve. This backdrop sets an intriguing stage for the upcoming electoral battle, where the potential for history-making looms large. Meanwhile, the spirit of unity and environmental stewardship was palpable at the Hawk Mountain Sanctuary in Albany Township, Pennsylvania. Celebrating its 90th anniversary, the sanctuary hosted a reunion for its interns, drawing scientists from across the United States and 13 countries, as reported by Yahoo US. Hawk Mountain isn't just any conservation center, it's a pioneer in raptor conservation, having trained over 500 trainees from 76 countries across 6 continents. This remarkable program began under the guidance of Dr. James Brett, whose legacy continues even after his passing in December 2023. Seth Benz, the program's very first intern, credits the sanctuary for setting him on a path towards a career in environmental education. The reunion served not just as a celebration of the sanctuary's achievements but also as a testament to the global impact of its conservation efforts. Hawk Mountain Sanctuary stands as a beacon of hope and a model for environmental stewardship, proving that dedicated efforts can indeed make a significant difference in the world. Across the globe, the landscape of cultural diplomacy is witnessing a fascinating shift, particularly in the realm of education. Nikkei Asia sheds light on the flourishing of China's Confucius Institutes in the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN, bloc, even as these institutes face scrutiny and closures in the West. Ostensibly established to promote Mandarin and Chinese culture, Confucius Institutes have been embroiled in controversies, accused of spreading propaganda under the guise of education. This backlash has led to a significant reduction in their numbers in Western countries. However, the narrative is strikingly different in Southeast Asia, where these institutes continue to thrive. With China being a leading investor in the region, and the general reluctance of ASEAN countries to challenge China, the Confucius Institutes have found a more receptive audience. From 33 in 2021, the number of institutes in the ASEAN bloc has grown to 42, highlighting a clear trend of expansion and acceptance. This development not only underscores the complexities of international relations and cultural diplomacy but also reflects the strategic importance of education as a tool for influence and soft power. In summary, these stories from Indiana, Hawk Mountain Sanctuary, and the ASEAN region, brought to us by the Toronto Star, Yahoo US, and Nikkei Asia respectively, offer a glimpse into the diverse challenges and opportunities that define our current global landscape. From the pursuit of gender parity in political representation and the global effort towards environmental conservation, to the intricate dance of cultural diplomacy and soft power, these narratives underscore the interconnectedness of our world. They remind us of the potential for change, the importance of perseverance, and the enduring impact of education and cultural exchange in shaping our collective future. In the ever-evolving landscape of education and career development, innovative programs and initiatives are emerging to address the needs of modern students and professionals. Among these, the partnership between Greenflower and the University of New Mexico, UNM, stands out as a pioneering effort to pave new pathways in the cannabis industry. As reported by Yahoo US, this collaboration has led to the creation of an online cannabis education certificate program, spearheaded by Greenflower's CEO, Max Simon. The program aims to dispel myths and reduce stigma surrounding cannabis by covering a comprehensive range of topics, including agricultural practices, manufacturing, retail, marketing, customer service, and the legal and regulatory frameworks governing the industry. Simon highlights the complexity and growth potential of the cannabis sector, noting that despite reports of oversaturation, there is significant room for expansion. With approximately 8,500 individuals employed in New Mexico's cannabis industry and an addition of 2,000 jobs in 2022 alone, the future looks promising for those equipped with the right knowledge and skills. This online program, accessible at any time and set to commence on July 1, represents a valuable opportunity for individuals seeking to enter or advance within this dynamic field. In parallel, the U.S. Department of Education is taking steps to address challenges in higher education accessibility, particularly through efforts to boost the completion rates of the free application for federal student aid, FAFSA. As Yahoo US reports, the department has launched a multi-million-dollar program aimed at simplifying the FAFSA completion process. This initiative comes in response to technical glitches and delays associated with the overhaul of the FAFSA form, which have led to a 23% decrease in completion rates among high school seniors in New Mexico compared to the previous year. By addressing these hurdles, the Department of Education hopes to ensure that more students can access the financial aid necessary to pursue higher education. Meanwhile, at DePaul University, a different kind of student activism is making headlines. According to Yahoo US, student protesters at DePaul have accused university administrators of halting negotiations regarding the institution's ties with Israel and companies believed to support the war. The students, part of a larger nationwide movement involving hundreds of campus encampments, have also reported that administrators plan to dismantle the DePaul University encampment that has been in place since April 30th. This situation reflects the broader tensions and challenges faced by educational institutions in navigating complex geopolitical issues and the demands of their student bodies. These diverse narratives from Yahoo US underscore the multifaceted nature of education and career development in today's world. From innovative programs like the Cannabis Education Certificate at UNM, aimed at opening new career pathways, to efforts by the Department of Education to make college more accessible, and the activism of students at DePaul University, it's clear that education remains a dynamic and contested space. Each story, whether it involves expanding industry horizons, overcoming bureaucratic obstacles, or grappling with ethical and political dilemmas, contributes to the broader conversation about the role of education in shaping the future. In a world where the actions of individuals can spark widespread debate and controversy, the decision by Yarra Valley Grammar to expel 2 male students for ranking their female classmates has ignited a conversation about the most effective ways to address problematic behavior. As reported by the Sydney Morning Herald, this move was initially met with applause from many quarters, seen as a decisive step in tackling disrespectful and toxic attitudes. However, the article delves deeper, questioning whether expulsion truly serves as a solution or merely shifts the problem elsewhere. It suggests that a more constructive approach might involve suspension, mandatory counseling, and actions aimed at repairing the harm caused, emphasizing the importance of directly addressing and transforming toxic masculinity and the behaviors it engenders among young men. Meanwhile, tragedy struck in Seattle as reported by Yahoo US, where a 30-year-old man lost his life to a stabbing incident near the Capitol Hill Light Rail Station. This grim event not only led to the temporary closure of the station, affecting the daily commute of countless individuals, but also highlighted the ongoing concerns around public safety and the urgent need for effective measures to protect citizens. The closure of the station, while necessary for the police investigation, underscores the broader implications of such violent acts on community well-being and the functioning of public infrastructure. In a different realm, the entertainment industry mourns the loss of Roger Corman, a giant in the world of cinema, who passed away at the age of 98. Known affectionately as the King of the BS for his prolific output of low-budget films, Corman's legacy extends far beyond his own directorial efforts. As highlighted by the Associated Press, Corman was a mentor to a generation of filmmakers and actors who would go on to redefine Hollywood. Figures such as Francis Ford Coppola, Martin Scorsese, and Ron Howard owe a part of their success to the opportunities Corman provided early in their careers. His ability to create compelling content on shoestring budgets, along with his role in distributing films by renowned directors like Federico Fellini and Ingmar Bergman, cements his status as an influential figure in the cinematic world. Each of these stories, from the educational sector's struggle with addressing toxic behavior, through the stark realities of public safety concerns, to the celebration of a legendary figure in cinema, presents a facet of the complex tapestry of human experience. They reflect the challenges, tragedies, and triumphs that define our society, urging us to reflect on the actions and legacies we leave behind. Whether it's in addressing the roots of problematic behavior in young individuals, ensuring the safety and security of our communities, or celebrating the creative spirits that have shaped our cultural landscape, these narratives underscore the interconnectedness of our actions and their impact on the world around us. In the vast and tumultuous waters of the South China Sea, a new chapter is unfolding, one that could potentially alter the balance of power in the region. The South China Morning Post reports on the recent joint military drills conducted by the U.S. Marines and their Filipino counterparts, marking a significant shift in the Philippines' stance against China. For the first time, warships participating in the exercise ventured beyond the 12 nautical mile boundary that marks the territorial waters of the Philippines, moving into the contentious gray area where the Philippines' exclusive economic zone meets China's territorial claims. This bold move, coupled with the deployment of an advanced mobile launcher for medium-range ballistic and cruise missiles by the U.S., and the Philippine Navy showcasing its newest South Korean-built missile frigate, underscores a growing assertiveness from the Philippines in countering China's expansive claims in the South China Sea. This assertiveness is not without its risks, as the increased military activities could potentially provoke Beijing, leading to heightened tensions and possibly undermining regional stability. The US's involvement and its focus on building regional alliances to contain China's influence are seen as a significant factor in the Philippines' newfound confidence. Plans to construct permanent outposts in disputed areas further demonstrate Manila's determination to assert its claims, a move that could escalate tensions with China. The situation in the South China Sea is a delicate dance of power, with each move closely watched by the international community. Meanwhile, in a different sphere, the world mourns the loss of a cinematic legend. Yahoo US reports the passing of Roger Corman, the pioneering independent producer and king of B-movies, at the age of 98. Corman's influence on the film industry is immeasurable, having discovered and fostered the careers of Hollywood giants such as Martin Scorsese, Jack Nicholson, and Robert De Niro. His films, described by his family as revolutionary and iconoclastic, captured the spirit of an age, making a lasting impact on the genre and the industry. Corman's approach to filmmaking, which balanced art and business, allowed him to produce films quickly and cheaply, earning him a reputation as a pioneer in the B-movie market. His legacy is a testament to the power of creativity and innovation in the face of budgetary constraints. In the realm of entertainment, excitement brews over EA Sports' latest announcement, as reported by Yahoo US. The cover of the upcoming College Football 25 video game has been revealed, featuring several prominent college football players who are projected to be first-round picks in the 2025 NFL Draft. Among the athletes gracing the cover are Michigan RB Donovan Edwards, Texas QB Quinn Ewers, and Colorado WR/DB Travis Hunter, along with other players from powerhouse programs like Alabama, Georgia, and Ohio State. The highly anticipated game, set to be released on console platforms later this summer, promises to bring the thrill of college football into the homes of fans across the nation. This release not only highlights the talent and potential of these young athletes but also showcases the growing intersection between sports and entertainment technology. From geopolitical tensions in the South China Sea to the passing of a film industry icon and the excitement surrounding a new video game release, these stories reflect the diverse and dynamic nature of global events. Each narrative, whether it concerns international relations, the legacy of a cinematic pioneer, or advancements in entertainment technology, offers a glimpse into the complexities and interconnectedness of the world we live in. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.